Today's Hitler says free Palestine is today's Heil Hitler. Benjamin Netanyahu has wasted no time proclaiming that free Palestine is just today's version of Heil Hitler following the shooting of 2 Israeli embassy staffers in Washington, D.C. on Thursday, seizing on this new opportunity to frame Israel's critics as dangerous Jew haters who must be shut down by any means necessary. Yeah, sure, Bibi. Right. Opposing today's Hitler is today's version of Heil Hitler. There's been a frenetic push from the pro-Israel crowd in using the slain embassy staffers to argue that pro-Palestine protesters need to be shut down, and it's just so ridiculous. Nobody should grant it even 1 second of serious consideration. There is nothing that could possibly happen that would convince me it's wrong to oppose an act of genocide. No number of politically motivated assassinations will ever make me believe that opposing the Gaza Holocaust is the wrong thing to do. There is no amount of shrieking about anti-Semitism that would cause me to consider the possibility that maybe intentionally starving civilians is all right after all. There is no amount of Israel apologists who could show up in my comments section calling me a Nazi that would ever make me believe it's okay to rain military explosives on a giant concentration camp full of children. There is no amount of concern trolling the mass media can do to suggest that saying free Palestine is violently radicalizing people that would ever make me change my mind about the immorality of intentionally annihilating hospitals and medical workers. This is not a debate. My position is indisputably, unassailably, unshakably correct. It is correct from a moral standpoint. It is correct from a logical standpoint. It is correct from a factual standpoint. And it always will be. Any time Israel's supporters find an excuse to milk a little more sympathy, they all spend days going, "Aha, see? Our genocide is good after all, and you are wrong to oppose it." And the answer is always an immediate and unequivocal, nope. After the embassy staff shooting, my various comments sections were flooded with Israel supporters frantically calling me every name in the book for saying those 2 deaths were less significant and newsworthy than the ongoing genocide. But they weren't really angry about what I said. They were angry that I was shitting on their "see, this means our genocide is fine" PR parade. That I was telling everyone not to play along with what the pro-Israel spin machine was about to try and do. But I am right and they are wrong. There is no valid argument to the contrary. A much more egregious act of violence could target Israel tomorrow, and I would still be completely and indisputably correct in opposing the genocidal atrocities in Gaza. Such acts could target Israel every single day thereafter, and I would still be completely and indisputably correct in opposing the genocidal atrocities in Gaza. And there is nothing they could possibly say to convince me otherwise. Nothing will ever cause me to believe that it is moral and reasonable to systematically murder Palestinians and make their territory uninhabitable in order to drive them off it and seize it. That will always be wrong, and everyone who says so will always be correct, no matter what happens. End of discussion. Forever.